Good afternoon, everyone. This is a nice surprise for you all, isn't it? I thought I would jump on. It seems to be Friday afternoon seem to be a great time for me to jump in the group or on my page. And a few of you seem to be around at this time as well. So I think this will be a regular time slot. What I wanted to go on today was share with you something that I know a lot of you struggle with and like to know a little bit more. So I was going to do a big training on this, which is going to happen because I did do a boot camp on Instagram before. I think that was like a big 7-day one, very, very popular. So I just want to really touch base with you now. So maybe you can take something actionable to do over the weekend. And I'm just going to check that I am actually in the group. Let me see. Let's have a look. Yes, I am. Let's have a look at the comment. Hopefully you can hear me. Let's have a look. Hi, Helen. Hi, Emma. Thanks for joining. I'm loving these new emojis that I can actually see, because once over on the system that I used to do my lives, you could never see if people were giving you any hearts or thumbs up or anything, and you couldn't even see any comments. But now behind the scenes, I can see that I've got comments already, which is fantastic. So brilliant. Now, hi Claire. Now I actually quickly just checked because I know that I've done my my little bot, and I sent a message out on my page to say that we were coming live in here, and I thought, oh, I best actually see that we've got any new pending members. So Claire, you know, you are lucky that I thought, right, quick, let's just make sure we get somebody in. Brilliant. So loud and clear. Last night's team training was a bit of a disaster. Well, it wasn't a disaster, it was good fun, but because I hadn't used this system for a while, and we've changed the whole format, it sort of went a bit. I had to do it restart it 3 times because it kept crashing. So hopefully everything is going to go to plan. I've already been practicing this today. Let's have a look what Cheryl's saying. I'm on the bus waiting to get off to turn the volume. You can get the replay, don't worry, you can get the replay. So yeah, so what I'm going to do basically is I'm going to share screen to my Instagram, because I find it's the way I learn is very visual. So I find that if I share what I do and explain it, that you can, you know, maybe get some aha moments, light bulbs might start pinging, and you can, you know, action your own Instagram accounts. So basically, why do I love Instagram? It is absolutely amazing. It's visual. So the whole point of Instagram is that you have to do graphics. You have to get used to going on PicMonkey, Canva, Word Swag. You've all seen my images, or maybe you haven't all seen them, but everybody knows what I'm like for images. I do all these like, oh, and like put word bubbles on and things like that. But that's what people like. And that's what you'll find that people get engaged most is, you know, not just always selfies, but you can do gentle product placement in the background. You can have, you know, I do like a mug shot, so you could have like a quote on a mug. You could do, there's so much you can do. You could go outside and just take a photo and share your day. In the group, go to the photos. I think I uploaded it as a photo, and there's some actionable prompts for all of January, so you can get some ideas of what you can be posting. I can't even have a look at the minute what today's would be, but it's a great way for you to think, you know, oh, I don't know what to post. Have a look on that and just get some ideas and inspiration. And today's Popcorn Day. So it's this is where you use the hashtag National Popcorn Day. So you could, my intention, which never happened, was to go into Asda today, take a selfie with a bag of popcorn, and, you know, something stupid, but then I would put that on Instagram. And I know that would have got lots of hits because that's what people like. So, you know, I'm in tonight, glass of wine. You could hold the bottle and a bottle of popcorn up and say, right, you know, this is my night sorted, National Popcorn Day. So that's how you would tend to use, well, how I use it for content as well. Let's have a look. I'm going to keep going, flicking back to the comments because I can't see them on there. I don't know what I'm talking about. But when I go live, I won't be able to see the comments on here. So let's have a look. But you'll still see me blathering away. So let's have a look. Okay, I've got nothing else. There is a delay on this. There's about a 10-second lag. So if you do ask a question, I will catch up with it. And if I don't on this live, I will answer it straight away afterwards. if you've got any questions on Instagram, please pop them below. I'm not going to do a massive in-depth one. As I say, that's for a bigger training. So going back to why I like it, because it gets a lot of engagement. If you do a post on Facebook, you will find that maybe you get 5 likes, 6 likes, 20 likes, fantastic. But you will find if you do one image on Instagram, it's going to go right up. You've got to use hashtags in it. I'm going to go through them as well. You need to be using 30 hashtags you get on Instagram. If you were starting out on Instagram, use every single one of them. You could do a hashtag in a status, and then you could do the rest in your first comment. There's bars and against. I always do my hashtags in the first comment because I like my post to look neat and tidy, and I don't like to see loads of hashtags underneath. It's personal choice where you do it. It doesn't affect anybody seeing your hashtags or anything where you place them. It's just, for me, it's the aesthetics about it. Okay. Now, fingers crossed, guys, that this goes to plan. I am now going to share my screen. So let me just quickly, again, I'm going to just quickly check that this is what you're seeing, and then we can crack on. Right. Perfect. Can you hear me okay, everyone? Because I know that sometimes if I start to do flick screens, it can affect the sound. So let me just quickly see that you're hearing me loud and clear as well. Let's have a look. Hi, Charlotte. Thanks for joining. Oh, poor Helen. No. Right, hopefully. Can you all hear me? Can you hear me all okay? Give me some hearts. Give me something that I know that you can hear me loud and clear now I've put this screen up. Because I'm on mute at this end. Yeah, you can hear me because I can hear myself. Put myself back on mute. Right, let's get on with this. So, as you can see, I've got the same profile picture as what is on every single platform. That's what you want to be doing. You want to be to have the same image throughout. So Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever platform you're on, use the same image, and that gives you, that's like personal branding. Then people, know they're in the right place. So I've got my name because that's my branding. I brand my name. My name's my business. It's on my website. Everybody knows Sharon Howard. And then you just have to put it in. You're not going to forget it, are you? So just put it in and you can find me easily on that. So let's go down to the bio. This is super, super crucial. It looks totally different to what it does on Instagram feed. So if you pop your Instagrams up and you can't because you're watching the live, but it looks totally different on Instagram. And these are all laid out in little rows. Again, it's just about aesthetics. So you can put if you want to be found and you've not got your name on the bio, make sure your name's in this the bold section where I've got Sharon Howard, Let's Get Social. That did have the orchid status on there, but who's going to search orchid on Facebook? There's not many people going to search that to find me. So I brand, most of my everything about me is about social branding. So that's why I've pulled the group into this. So it's Let's Get Social. So I help women see their worth. I do social marketing and strategy in direct sales. I give tips and motivation for network marketers, and I'm a work from home mentor. So that tells people that when they come onto my feed, that is what they're going to see. And that's what you need to be thinking about as well. You need to be instead of putting like Sharon Howard, mum of 2, lives in Carlisle, that's not telling any of my followers what they are going to get from me. So make sure that you are telling people what they're going to get. So it could be tips, tricks, hacks, motivation, inspiration. Try ideally to choose, between 3 and 5 and stick to it. So, you don't want to do a mix of baby potty training, eating your tea, going out on the drink, selfies in the toilet. You really don't want to do that. If you want to do that, you have a personal profile. You can have personal and business. Make sure you keep them as that. Mine is everything for me because that's just the way, I run it. But I share a bit about let's go down. I'm talking and I'm going ahead of myself. So I'm going to slow down. So make sure that you are sharing what you are going to say. So when you go down on my feed, you can see that I'm going to be giving, you've got tips, You've got, there's a bit of selfie there about the blog post I was doing. That's promoting my blog, so hopefully people will go over there to see it. You've got my brand in there. You've got Finish, Follow, Organise Friday, Festival of Sleep Day. You've got me and my gin, and then you've got a blog post I've done about everything on my 43rd year. I've done this one about the products to prove a point that, and I'll show you again why in a minute, because if you use your company's images, you're not going to get found. Nobody knows who you are. That's, if you can see, you've got 6 images there. There was probably about 26, to be fair, all of the same image. You don't know who posted any of them images. But if you was to put, you know, the way I would do it, you go on that feed and straight away you can see it's me. And that's what it's about. It's about standing out. There's my mugshot. Another good tip as well is use the same area in your room. That's my dining room. So I tend to do a lot of my photos there because I like the wall. And then you could use, and now I've painted the office, so I've got the green. I can do lots of photos in that area. Try and stick to the same place that you do a photo, because then people start to get used to it. And again, my office is now teal because that's part of my branding colours, which is the pink, teal and the lime. So whatever you get to see, you're going to see a bit about me. That's me with the Santa hat on a team training. Then you can see the Carlisle Castle. It's all about bringing personality into it. So you need to be keeping personality and business together. And there's me and Sophie went to Liverpool to pick her up to come on for Christmas. Now you can see as well, we've got this. It's not showing up on this page because I'm on the website, but you can, when you go onto Instagram, you can now share your stories and make it part of your business. So I've got family time drinks and where I live. You could do motivation quotes. That's the first thing people are going to see, but I want to bring more personality into my business. So that's why I keep those. Then people can see, you know, where I love knowing where people live. That's why I share it, because hopefully people like to see where I live as well. So there you go. You can see that I've also got a theme going as well. So let me move all the way back up. No, I'm going to move all the way down. So hopefully I'm not making you too seasick, because I changed my theme not long ago. So as you can see, let me just go a few more down. I done all these on Canva, and it's my branding colours, but it was a lot about product. And, you know, I was never selling. You don't see sales posts telling me how, you know, people how much it is. And that's the way I work it. I don't sell products, but I'll do photos and I'll do a description about them. And I will do a call to action. Go to my bio if you want more information. So I never say how much they are. You know, I don't do sales posts. So I do quotes, inspiration, and that was products. But then I changed it because I was getting I thought it was a bit clinical looking, and I wanted to make it a bit more personal. So then I decided to let's change it up a bit. That was the 80s party night. I've done online party training and it was absolutely hilarious. And I've done videos, singing and everything. I like to keep things personal. As you can see, I batch photos as well. So that's another tip for you. When you get, you know, go to your wall, whatever, do a lot of photos and, you know, all these sort of things. And then you've got them for a long time to edit and do statuses and stuff with. And that's great for Instagram as well. So yeah, so it's time to change the theme. Let me just click onto that. That had 43 likes on that one. So I'll show you what I've done. So I've got this image off Etsy behind it, and then I just done an overlay and got creative on Canva. You always have to do not a massive, but you have to do an interesting post, because, you know, just putting, you know, it's time to change the theme would not have got anybody liking it. But I've done some advice in it. So as you can see, it's, do you have a theme on your Instagram? Do you look back and think it's time to mix things up? You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm giving advice as well, you know, and I'm explaining how I've done what I've done. Then scroll down, I've got my hashtags in the first comment. So I've done all these are business brands, because I want business brands to come and follow me, because then they're going to get the advice. They're my ideal customers, people in direct sales and network marketing. So I wanted that type of people to come and find me on Instagram, and then I can funnel them into the group. So that is, you've got to think about why you are doing what you do with your hashtags. So let me just click on the FM World one, because this is where you will see by using hashtags of a company brand, it's not good. People will search FM UK, but when they come and look at it, they're going to see, you know, look, perfect. This is what I love. It is standing out and it's totally different. So let me just quickly check in that everything is going good on the feed and everybody's seeing me okay. And I'll have a little drink time. Yeah, brilliant. Everybody's still seeing me. Let's yeah, Cheryl, you are top. You are top. So this is our Cheryl in the top, and she's really working on her Instagram at the minute. And this is what I mean about standing out. She clearly stands out. She's in the top of the search bar as well. Fantastic. She's made it into that top 6 slot, which is what you want to be doing. Now let's scroll down. Right. I don't know who these people are, not a clue, because to me they're a bar of soap. It's a box or a bottle of perfume. Let's keep scrolling. Yeah, see, same image, boring. Same image, company's images. They're not standing out. These guys are not standing out. They are not going to be seen. You need to be seen. That is an old image of mine, actually. That is a very old image of mine. Let's have a little look. Monia. Yeah, that's one of my old images. Let's have a look what else we've got. Let's keep scrolling. And it's good to do this, you know, for your own company. And then you start to see what, how you are not standing out, or, you know, how you could be standing out. So you need to be doing images. Oh, it's Big Al. One day I'll get to go and see him. I absolutely love Big Al. So yeah, this was brought out by the company yesterday, I think. So, you know, if you're sharing it, you're not standing out. Sharon Crowley, yeah, standing out a mile. Perfect. I love it when I see team members, you know, really working their Instagram. Okay, that's a point proven, I think, that you need to be using your own images. So let me go. I'm not going to hit that back button. Let's go back. So hashtags. There's only been 6,876 posts for FM World UK. Fantastic. That means you are going to be seen. But if you're going on Instagram, what are you on Instagram for? You've got to put yourself in the customer's perspective. You're going to be looking for perfume, aren't you? So let's put hashtag perfume. Now, there's lots and lots and lots. You know, the chances are, if you put hashtag FM perfume, you've got a good chance of hitting it right, but you've got a slim chance of never being seen. It's like if you put hashtag love, hashtag, you know, work from home, you're going to get swallowed up, and you're probably going to get spammed by people who are like trolls and looking for people who hashtag that so they can jump on you and then try and tell you, come on, buy all these Instagram followers, blah, 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 blah. Great to connect. And they only do maybe a heart in a comment. It's like, don't even reply to people who do hearts because it's just a bot. So this is a perfume. So you've got to think of how you can stand out in the crowd, because it is a noisy place. And if you're using branded images, the chances are you are not going to be standing out. You need to be using your own images. So let me go back. Let's have a look what this is. There's so much that you can to do on your Instagrams. It's just amazing. Okay, let's go back. I'm going to talk about your bio, because when you write a status, you need, whatever you put on Instagram, you have to have a call to action. You have to have something actionable on every single post. So this one, well, let's go on this one, the content mix, because again, this is a valuable tip. So as you can see, I put what's your online social recipe, you know, about you can't make a cake from just reading a book. You have to break some eggs and mix in some flour. And you really, really do. You have to mix it up. And this is massively important more than anything on Instagram, because it is visual. So people like quality over quantity. So don't be posting 7 times a day on Instagram. If anything, it pisses people off. You need to be only maybe even doing one quality post. I've not posted since last Friday, but I know that I'll think about what I'm going to post. I'll get creative and I'll make it look really good. I'll do some valuable information and tips and something on strategy or whatever. Then I will have a call to action. And then that's what gets you all the likes, because you've took time, you've thought about what you're going to write, and you're giving people value. So this was tag someone who would find value in these tips. That's a call to action. So even on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, whatever platform you are using, you have to have a call to action. So usually I would say go and find the link in my bio. Right, so let me go up to my bio. But this hashtags I keep my hashtags in Evernote. So I have a notebook for direct sales, because I want those guys to come and follow me to get into my group. I have an Instagram, a hashtag file on, God, what I've got this for social marketing. So then, you know, that's when I can start to get people in, you know, the wider space finding me, because you want people to find you and you want them to work with you, and you want to work with them as well, so you can work with each other as well at spreading the love, the Insta love. Okay, so let me go to my bio. Everybody, you should get this. It's Linktree. It's link, as you can see, linked.e. So it's Linktree, and it is fantastic. I have got mine diverted to a domain name. So if you put ShannonHoward.com in Google, it's going to ping up my Linktree. But that is a call to action. If I say, you know, on Facebook, go on to follow, for more information, go to ShannonHoward.com. That means I'm giving that person the choice to follow me on Facebook. They can get my newsletter, they can like my page, they can read my latest blog post, they can follow me on Instagram, they can find information on joining my team, and so on and so forth. So you can do that as well, and it's a fantastic tool, and it's free. So again, I brand my picture, and it's everything I have is Shannon Howard, so I'm easily found. So go to Linktree and sign up. It's free, and link your business pages in, link your Facebook page, your Instagram, and have that as your call to action on Instagram, on your bio, because you're only allowed one link. So put the Linktree on, because then that gives you 6 links basically, and it's very, very powerful. So I hope that's helped in you thinking about how you can work your Instagram. Think about colors, and you know, if you don't have to do what I do, it's just something that I like to do, and I know a lot of other people on Instagram like to do as well. You can see that's my branding colors, so I always have hot pinks, teals, and everything. So what I tend to do as well is it did start off with a theme. I post certain things, so it could be about family, it could be about business, it's a quote and it's a tip. So I'll do a photo, and then I'll go into Canva and do, as you can see, then it all goes into the middle. It's just because I like it to look appealing when you see it. You don't have to do that. That's maybe going another step, but that's something you can do. So think about using the same colors throughout your whole business is what I'm trying to say. So let me now come back over and chat. There we go. Let me see. Right, we've got some more comments. So I'm going to wrap this up soon, because usually I don't like to go on too long on an evening, because I know everybody's got tea to make. Linktree is fantastic, Cheryl. I absolutely love it. I've used it for a long time now. It's brilliant. Hashtags, you need to study the hashtags. You need to make a list. I was actually writing some stuff down. Right, so there's 3 different types. You've got generic, specific, and you've got custom hashtags. You've got lots that you can, I've got so many. Maybe I'll actually put a folder up in here. Would that help? If you are promoting your coffee, you would hashtag obviously coffee, barista, morning coffee, can't function without coffee. Go and look at them and look at how many people. This is where you really are, you know, where, hang on, let me show you. It might be easy if I show you, won't it? Right, let's go on there. So I'm back over on my Instagram. Go on your Instagram and just put in hashtag coffee. I do this so much better on my phone. I think it's because I never use my laptop for doing Instagram, and you just get used to where things are, don't you? So you can see there's 82 million coffee. So you need to be using I would use probably, you know, 5 of these top ones. Then you can scroll down and let's see what other ones we've got. Go further down and use probably about, you know, 15 of these ones, because you've got more chance of being found by using lower ones, and then make some of your own. So you've got to have, you know, think of 5 of your own hashtags. I've got hashtag let's get let's get social street, and then I have hashtag FM Orchid. So I know that if you were to put that in, let's just do it. I know I don't want to really keep going on about FM in this group at all, but it'll help you understand. This is my hashtag. It's mine. Anybody could use it, but it is registered to me. 257 posts for FM Orchid. So if you, hey, hello, there we go. There I am. So you can see that I've used it in a lot of things. But that makes, you know, you're going to find me if I do that. And that's what I want to do. Perfect photo, guys. Go into your local Debenhams. You know, even if you're doing health and wellness, go into your local health food shop. Do some selfies. Whatever, you know, if you're doing, you know, if you're doing, you know, nails and that, go and take a photo by nail varnish and go, oh, you know, toxics or something like that. You've got to think outside the box, but people honestly will love it. And that's what you've got to do. So as you can see, there's quite a lot with me on here. Let's see how far we go back. We go back a long time on Instagram. There's me and Sophie. God, look how short my hair was there. Oh, fig tan there, my legs. Keep going down. I don't, you know, there's no selly posts on these. Oh my God, look how short my hair is there. That's a very old one. And these ones, these are old because this is when I was going through the black and white theme. This is my old Instagram account. And, you know, these are all, you know, just by using my hashtag. And then this is when I started actually branding. God, it takes you so far back when you see these sort of things. But that is the power of having your own hashtag and using it on things. So I'm hoping that if we do the hashtag, let's get social sweet. So you could do this on the coffee. This could be one of the 5 niched ones. It just means that, you know, anybody in our group can get some ideas. So ideally, you know, it would be great to start using this hashtag. And I've done that on the image in the group today. So look, this is great, Cheryl. You know, some of you guys are already starting to use it. You know, oh, look, Helen's little pup. This is what, you know, gets you discovered. Look at Michelle. God, fantastic. And again, this is what makes you stand out and get found. So as for the coffee, you're looking at doing, like, you know, do some 5 totally common, you know, hashtag coffee, hashtag barista, hashtag, I don't know, gold blend, whatever. And then do about, you know, 15 not so ones, and then do the rest with your own. Mix it up, get found. But you have to be using hashtags. You know, if you've got a post with no story, no hashtag, you're not going to get found, and you need to be getting found. And that, I hope, will really, really help you all. So I'm going to quickly have a quick look. Plus, we've missed the snow massively. You wouldn't think how bad it is in Scotland, and we're right before Scotland. We've missed it. It's been so good. Let's have a look. Yeah, I don't think we've got any more questions. Yes, Michelle, go on to Linktree. It is fantastic. You can get to it. You might be able to get to it through mine. So just, if you know, go via my bio on Instagram. So yeah, I'll do, if you all comment what industry you're in, what you're, you know, I know we've got Jamboree Ladies in, we've got Forever Living, we've obviously got some FM, but if you're in anything else, let me know, and I will set up a little folder with some hashtags that you can copy, save them onto your Evernote on your phone, because this is how I do it, because it's so much easier, because everything has to be posted. But I use SynthShare as well. This is another thing. I use SynthShare to schedule to Instagram if I'm going to the gym, or if I've got a really valuable post, I'll do it for tomorrow, because I like it to go out probably at 8 o'clock in the morning, if not earlier, when people are just waking up and they're going through the phone, or at night they're about to go to bed and they're going to go through the phone. That's when I tend to post. And anything else through the day is just different. I'll go live on Instagram, share your story like on Facebook, on Instagram. There's a lot you can do with Instagram. Oh, I could go on and on and on and on and on. I absolutely love Instagram. So yeah, so I have on my phone, I've got, I don't know why I'm even trying to show this. Right, I've got Evernote on there. So I'll go onto Instagram. I do everything through SynthShare because it's just so much quicker to type it on the computer. I type my status in SynthShare. I'll upload my image. I'll schedule it. Then I'll push it through on Instagram. Then I'll go to Evernote, copy the hashtags, go into Instagram and paste them into the first comment. Job done. It sounds really confusing, but it takes 2 minutes. I find it so much quicker doing it that way. So I'll type my status up in SynthShare and I'll schedule it to go onto Instagram. Then you'll get a notification on your phone. Needs to be posted, push to post or whatever to make it go live. Press it. That's it on Instagram. Over to Evernote. Copy my hashtags, whichever category that I've done the status for. Bang, job done. And then just wait for the likes to come and then start to engage. But always have a call to action. And always use hashtags. You've got 30 of them. So when you're starting out, please really do start to use them, because that's how you're going to get found. And be unique. Let's have a look. I've got to do minutes within walking distance. We're scared of getting arrested. Do it. You'll be fine. You're taking a photo. You're talking to somebody on the phone. Just do it, Michelle. Good. I'm pleased that's helped, Cheryl. I'm pleased it's helped. So there's lots of homeworks for you to get on with for the weekend. Just have a look at your bio and, make sure it's saying what you are delivering. Make sure you've got Linktree connected to it, and make sure you're standing out. Brilliant. Handmade jewellery. Fantastic. Right. I'll get on to that as well, because we've got Sue as well. She does handmade jewellery, and we've got Claire McGurk. She does handmade jewellery. We've got a jewellery gang going on. Fantastic. I like to know where people are so I can, cater certain scenarios to that area. So, it's fair for everybody. Everybody gets a good tip and a good value to take away with them. Oh my God, Cheryl, live on Instagram. Yeah, I've got images all set. My whole plan was to go live on Instagram every Sunday afternoon. It's powerful. It's really powerful. So yeah, God, I always say so I do apologize. Right, that's it, guys. I'm off skibadi and I'm going to go and make the tea. So if you've got any questions, please feel free, comment them below. I'm here all the time, 24/7. I always am. So, don't be scared to ask anything. And I'll see you all soon. Bye. P.S. If you do want me to cover anything else, Twitter, Pinterest, anything, let me know, because I love it all. Bye.